ahead and get the stream going. Ah! What the hell? That went to the wrong account. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yep. And then just need... Yes. What the hell? Ah! Not my immersion. No. No. Couldn't be. Couldn't be. Ah. Okay. Alright. We're back here in Oblivion. And I have finally got some optimization mods running. So, now I'm getting a lot better frame rate. Decently. Game still has to run pretty poorly, but...
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Damn.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, kind sir.
Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our quests. Alright. So we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do stuff for the Mages Guild and for the Fighters Guild. So one, I need to go to an inn for Mages Guild because there's been some rogue mages attacking people. And then there's something going on in Anvil. Someone's got rats. So let's go and deal with the rat problem, because that's going to be in the city. Knock, knock. Hello? Anyone in here? I don't want to just be barging in. I'm not trespassing anyway. No, I'm not trespassing.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild.
I am.
Good. I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Rats. Oh, rats. Tell me about the rats.
That's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them.
Huh?
It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I
What?
don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Oh, please.
Scaly?
get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Okay.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
Uh-huh.
Please save my little rats.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Alright. Not at all what I expected. Wait, I need to remember. There we go. What the hell? It's a mountain lion. Shit. It's a mountain lion. That's what's going on. Wait, hold on. I think I killed that rat, so I'm just gonna quickly save scum. Yeah, okay. This is short sword. Okay. Aw, these things aren't that bad. Actually kind of cute. These rats have just been feasting. Getting a drink. Yeah. Well, you do have some roaches in here, though, ma'am. Well, that's alright. That's taken care of.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
It was a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? Oh, that's not possible. But it happened. Oh, what if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinnerus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Okay.
Please, go find Pinnerus. And those mountain lions.
Alright. Now I need to find a junta. Oh, I need to fix my model real quick, actually. Oh. I'm gonna break immersion really quick. Okay. Now where do I find this junta?
Hello.
Inventius. Hello?
What can I do for you? Pinnerus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
What can you tell me about the mountain lions?
Mountain lions?
Yes.
Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Okay.
Let's go hunting.
Let's be off.
How do you do?
Everybody's talking about the prophet after the attack on the chapel.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Whatever you say. Oh, just walked out the back door. Okay.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
What? Those born under the sign of the lever can paralyze targets with a kiss. A kiss. My sweet child. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Nothing bad's happened yet. Alright. Frames are a little crazier out here. My hair is glowing. What the fuck?
Hi there.
It's him! Hey, get back here! Hey, no! You come back here! Get your ass back here! Come back! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
Speak.
Come on! Damn it. What are we doing today, Blue Man? Oh, it's continuing some Oblivion. I managed to get it working with some optimization mods. So, now things are looking a lot better. Right now, I was dealing with a rat problem in the city for the Fighters Guild. Turns out, it's not what I thought it was. They were making it sound like there was rats in a woman's basement and they needed to take care of. No, it turns out they were her pet rats and something was attacking them. And it turned out to be a mountain lion that somehow managed to sneak into the city and find its way into her basement. So now I'm following a hunter to find the source of these mountain lions.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Okay. They're just right here.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
Mm-hmm. When is the Starl stream where you explain to my toddler why he can't play on the game anymore? Oh, I don't know. I'll figure that out. I know Starl's having that Fate collab, right? They're adding Saber and Archer. Archer's gonna be for free. And apparently, I haven't looked into the details of it, but apparently they're also going to be part of like a special banners. So you're not going to need to use any of the like regular in-game. Hello there. You don't need to use any of the regular in-game tickets. You can just because I guess there's going to be something else that you're going to use to roll for them or something, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't quote me on that. Now to tell this woman nothing will be bothering her rats anymore.
Oh, my poor little rats.
14-year-old's upset he can't have his mom and Herta no more after maxing out his parents' credit card.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions.
I did. They're all gone now.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's get this short sword. Look at these little creatures. Look at them. Okay, serious question. What makes Oblivion special compared to Skyrim? That's a good question. Original Oblivion has a lot of quirks that kind of make it really, like, jank, but it's also kind of part of the charm. But in serious terms, like, the actual, like, in terms of it as an RPG, there is a lot more, it's got a lot more RPG details to it. Like, in Skyrim, picking your race pretty much only determines which of your skills gets, like, a couple extra points or in them. It doesn't determine a lot of other factors that actually, you know, affect. Also, like, a couple, like, some extra passives and maybe like a little special power, like once a day power. In Oblivion, there was still a lot of actual RPG mechanics. So, for example, I made Nihilus a Nord. So he comes with a lot of greater attributes and, like, strength, but, you know, some strength and some endurance and willpower. But he does, but he kind of, like, lacks, or Nords will lack in, like, you know, say intelligence or agility or something like, or something like that, or in personality, which I worked on too for him. But, like, your stats, your actual, like, race stats will actually affect your actual attributes. So you have your typical, like, you know, you have, like, your D&D attributes. So you have your strength, intelligence, willpower, agility, endurance, and you have speed, personality, or, like, you know, your charisma, and you got your luck. These actually will have actual effects in game, like it says here. Strength affects the amount of damage you deal with long swords, claymores, maces, war axes, battle axes, warhammers, and your bare hands. Defines how much you carry and slightly increases your maximum health. So all of these will actually have in-game, you know, effects on you. But in Skyrim didn't have any of that. It was pretty much your race was like just a coat of paint, and then, you know, from there, because, you know, there's the Skyrim meme of everyone ending up becoming a stealth archer because of how powerful it can be, and that anyone can be it. So you could start the game as, like, you could be like a high elf mage, and then or an orcish, you know, heavy armor warrior, and then still end up down the rabbit hole of using a bow and arrow in stealth. But here, like, this stuff actually you know, determines how good or bad you are at that. Now, that's the case. What's the min-max meta in Oblivion? I do not know. I haven't studied Oblivion that much. I've studied Skyrim a lot because I've pretty much been playing it since, like, 2012. Like, I didn't play it right away when it came out, but I did get it pretty much afterwards because my friend showed me it, and I pretty much just been hooked on it ever since. But Oblivion, things are a lot different, because I would say, at least original Oblivion, to not really, like, go for, like, trying to become the highest level, because leveling will take a long time, especially old Oblivion. Leveling will take forever because you have what's called major and minor skills. They changed it. They changed it slightly in the remaster here, but basically, when you choose your class, that basically gives you 7 skills that are going to be your bread and butter, or, like, that are actually, you know, that once you increase them, you increase those skills like 5 times or something like that, and then you get a level up or whatever. In this case, they've changed it so that you level up from kind of like how in Skyrim, from all of your skills is increasing. So you see my main stuff here. I've got a lot of magic stuff, but I've also got like light armor and blade. So these, you know, these will increase. These increase my leveling greatly. But then the minor skills in old Oblivion, you can increase these passively, or as you level. You know, you can increase these as you play through the game, but they won't affect your level. Now they made it so that these can also level you up, but at a slower rate compared to your major skills. So you see I've got other stuff like armor, athletics, hand-to-hand. You see I've got alchemy pretty high up, even though it's not a major skill, because I just do a lot of alchemy anyway. So I still need to work on my illusion and mysticism, but yeah. So, yeah, no, but yeah, in this game, like, it was still very, like actual RPG stuff with mechanics. More so Morrowind, and then, you know, was also like that because, you know, swinging, like, actual gameplay was kind of like, you know, you swing your weapon, it was kind of like an actual dice roll, which is why, you know, like say you, we're just gonna step outside so I'm not lingering in this woman's house. But say in Morrowind, you have your weapon out, and you start swinging it. If you're swinging it on an enemy, sometimes it won't always hit, even though you're like literally hitting them. Like I'll go up to this lamppost here. So like I'm actually hitting this, but in Morrowind, there was a dice roll that basically means that you could just end up not hitting it because you're not you know, skilled in that whatever weapon you're using or whatever. So a lot of people will kind of like, especially like older Elder Scrolls fans will say like, oh yeah, you know, you're not really, you know, it's each of the newer games are dumbed down compared to the last. Like that's why a lot of like Morrowind and Oblivion fans don't like Skyrim because of how dumbed down it is, because they think it's like, oh yeah, it's not really an RPG or whatever, blah 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 blah. It's like or how Fallout 4 is barely an RPG because they literally tell you who your character was and they talk for you, so there's very minimum role playing in that aspect. But that's sort of like a Bethesda thing going on. But yeah, this one is very much more RPG-esque. So if I was wanting to go into hand to hand, I could. I just would not be as good at it as I am, say, with bladed weapons. Okay.
How goes it? Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Hi.
Fantastic.
What's new?
Good day.
There are
Farewell.
rumors that the
How goes
Nords
it?
are
What the
attempting
fuck?
to
You just
capture
got your
the whole
clothes
of
on.
Solstheim and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Good
Kinda-
day.
Oh, what's
I
going
mean-
on with you?
Hail and
I ran
welcome,
into
friend. A pleasure to speak with you.
All right.
Goblins
Goodbye.
in the woods not long ago.
Horrible.
Wait. Did I finish that quest? Wait, no.
Well, thanks.
Hello
Oh wait,
there.
no. Wait, no. Why did? Oh, I got distracted. With my ramblings. No, let's go back to the woman and tell her that the line is taken care of. But yeah, I wouldn't really know anything when it comes to
Gods, who killed
min-maxing.
that thing? Oh, this is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that quill weave next door.
You're nuts.
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to. Please save my little rats.
Uh-huh. Okay, whatever you say, lady. Oh yeah, another thing too is the game has like a disposition sort of mechanic. So let's go up to a guard.
Is there a problem, citizen?
So say here's persuading.
Yes.
So some guards will have a disposition towards you, or no, NPCs, and that can also differ.
Good day.
That and also prices from like merchants will all change depending on depending on your race. So if you play any of the human races, a lot of people will kind of be either neutral or more liking towards you. If you play as like an elf or something, like a lot of people like Nords and Red Guards will like not like you as much. And if you play like as an orc or an orc, Khajiit, or Argonian, a lot of people will not like you. Like orcs especially have like the lowest disposition towards other races. It's this little scamp. He's just a little guy. And he's got an even smaller guy. Look at that. Look at that scamp. Wait, no, that's an imp. Scamps are different creatures. Look at him. He's just a little guy.
Hail.
He's small enough to be an action figure. I need a bed. I need to sleep for the night.
How are you?
This guy's still facing this door. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, now that's your bedroom. People don't close the door after themselves when they go to bed. That's kind of weird. Alright, what time is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Little 7-hour snooze.
Oh, hello.
Okay. You just greet me and
Well met.
disappear.
How are you?
Alright, now we skedaddle and go talk to that Quillweave or whoever. Oh! Athletics mastery. Why jog when you can sprint has always been your motto. Now miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. As an apprentice, you no longer regenerate less fatigue while running. Cool. Oh, it's because my athletics went to 25. That's cool. Are you Quillweave?
Yes.
You are Quillweave. Ah, it's a tension between an Argonian and a Dark Elf. I see. Alright, so it's racially charged.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof. Take care.
Okay.
Speak while the... Yes?
Hello, Khajiit. Oh,
Take care.
the Count's Arms. Is it like a weapon store or something? Where are you? Some kind of...
Enelroth, Morvaine's apprentice.
I thought you were some sort of, like, caveman-looking guy.
Vera Morvaine's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master.
Okay.
Farewell.
So I need to find proof. I need to find proof that she's been letting in. Oh. I will take that repair hammer. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Oblivion has over Skyrim is there is weapon degradation. So so using not just weapons but also armor. So the more you use your armor and weapons, they will actually start to like wither away, and you have to take them to a blacksmith to get to repair them, or get a repair hammer and do it yourself, which is why you have an armorer skill. There's no blacksmithing and no crafting in this game, so you can't make. There is enchanting, but there's an actual like mechanic, or not mechanic. There's like an actual thing you have to do in order to do enchanting. It's not as easy as like Skyrim, where you just go up to an enchanting table, and again, anyone could do enchanting. But there's armor. Affects your ability to maintain weapons and armor at maximum efficiency. Broken weapons and armor are less efficient. Not only that, the other thing is with skills. There's not any perks and perk points and stuff that you can spend on, like skill trees. It's just as you reach certain milestones with your skills, you basically gain like certain special abilities with them. With all of the magic ones, just means that you can cast the higher level spells. But with other skills like light armor here, there's less degradation with your armor, and wearing it doesn't affect you as you get more and more skilled with it.
Greetings. What can I do for you? Farewell.
I like what he says that. He's just like, farewell. Okay, where does it pointing me to? Where could this... Where? I don't know where this is pointing me to. Okay, it's just an incorrect map marker. That's alright.
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes.
I see.
Between the sailors and shipmen of the port and my little local circle of friends, I have plenty of yarns for knitting up my tales.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. I accept. What a wonderful compliment. What a great story. You can't scare me. Not funny. Not even a little bit. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I still don't know how that works.
I don't. You too.
I still don't get how that works. Another thing too is that the game doesn't hold your hand as much, so you really gotta like figure things out.
What can I do for you? Please save my little rats. What do you want? Please save my little rats.
Yeah, okay. Am I really gonna have to break into her house?
How are you?
If that's the case, I'm gonna have to... It's not gonna do. Oh, okay, I just have to follow her around. Alright. Oh shit. Ooh, what are you doing? Just going about my business. Don't worry about me. Where is she going? She's going behind this woman's house. Here. Yep, no worries. Curious.
How do you do? I don't know what to think about the attack on the channel. Things seem to go from bad to worse, don't they?
Of course.
Take care.
Be seeing you.
She's not really doing anything suspicious. Oh. She's coming back this way. What are you doing? Some Scooby-Doo level shit right here. Oh! And I've increased my sneak in the meantime. Nice. Some aloe vera. I'm certainly not the sneakiest. No. leaving again. She's not really doing anything. She's just kind of walking around town.
Go ahead.
Where's she headed now? What's she doing now? She just goes to. Does she just go into other people's backyards and kind of just stand there? Do I wait till nightfall, though? She's going back here again. She leaves. Probably have to keep a bigger distance from her. Oh, she's going back. She's going back. Alright, I'm gonna go the long way around just so I can have some distance between us. Okay, if I get too close, then she leaves. No, she's going back out. But it's definitely weird. She's not, like, going to any other places. She's kind of, like, lurking around people's backyards, and then... Is she heading to the gate? She is. She's leaving. No, she's not. What are you doing? What are your goals? a very shiny, wet tree here. Here she comes now. No, she went further. Okay. Now she's going behind here again. To what purpose? What is your end goal here? Because it is awfully weird that those mountain lions are just... Because there's a hole. There's a hole behind here. Oh. There's some, like, rubble here, too. There's, like, some rubble, and then it leads into this hole back here.
Good afternoon. What's new with you? I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
See you.
You too.
She's standing still right now. She's not really up to anything, but she's just not... Her own actions aren't really beating the allegations. Do I have to follow her at nighttime is my question. Okay. Alright, so all this daytime following hasn't really done any good, so I'm just gonna...
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, what's this? Is this a general goods store?
I haven't time for fools.
See you.
Leave me alone.
Val Morvane. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
Okay, okay.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Well, the finest of wares. I'll give you some lion pelts. And that's about it. Anything you have of interest, though? Fur armors. No, not
Thank
really.
you for your patronage. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice Enelroth will tend the smithy. Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
No, my weapons are fine. All right.
Be seeing you.
How are you? Okay. You?
Not bad.
Take care.
Be seeing you. Good to see you.
Hello there. Gorgo Groshura, soldier of fortune, which means more or less unemployed and thoroughly pauperized.
Uh-huh.
I've got a few hot prospects. I'm sure something will come through for me soon. Really soon. Mirabelle Monet runs quite a boarding house. I understand all of the sailors leave very satisfied.
Oh. Okay. Wait, is that where this? Wait, is that where the seaman dialogue line? I need to. If that's so, I need to see that.
Sure. The guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy night to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy nights these days. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. Good day.
No, it's just a blacksmithing shop. Need to see a general store. See what I've got I could sell. Other shops around here. What's this rickety old place? It's an abandoned house.
Blood of Nabella's slaughtered acolytes cries out for vengeance! Vengeance!
Oh.
Who will take up this holy cause?
This lady of the lake.
Hello.
Hello. So that's the inn, I'm guessing. Other stores around here. That's a house. Yeah, that's Coolie's house. Gogan's house. Sextius. Another Sextius.
Hello there. Captain Hoover's Hoover Treasure House.
Is there only one shop around here? And it's just a blacksmith's? Yeah.
You seek my help?
A very lowly kind of place if there's not really any... tomatoes, some grapes. Oh, I just husked some corn.
Hello there.
Thankfully, Tarumo's not here to know that I husked his corn. Wait a minute. I just heard it. Where is it? There you are, glowing, but you are humming. The Lady of the Lake. Maybe I can get some training in. I know you can purchase training every level. Like every 5 training levels.
Yes?
Oh, it's
Go hurt something.
You need to help Arvina Fellis with her rat problem. What's on your mind?
That's in blunt. I don't use that.
The Emperor and his three... You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes. The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones. Go take care of the rats, then talk to me. Rana, I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons.
Okay, just the guy I need.
Heinrich Oakenhole is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than the men. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Ooh.
Bye.
I hope I can help.
What do you train in?
You've got a lot to learn. I swear that when I passed Benorus Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benorus will never sell that death trap. Farewell.
Are there any other trainers?
Hi. Go ahead, please.
You not trained?
Quillweave does a lot of traveling to research her books. She must have a lot of experience to share. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim. Farewell.
Heroine of the Fighters Guild. Health and fortune.
You train.
Knowledge is power.
Let's block.
Get outside of town if you get a chance, and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting. Good day.
Stop following me! Leave me alone!
Greetings to you.
No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Alright, anyone in the Mages Guild can give me some training?
Hello, associate.
What can you... Oh.
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. There's much I can show you.
Train, yeah.
Good day.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue.
What can you train me in?
You've got a lot to learn.
Ooh.
Not only has necromancy... You too.
A pleasure to speak with you. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Absorb. It's all restoration. This is all restoration. It's got some mysticism. Let's see. Major life detection.
Be seeing you.
What about you?
It's my pleasure. Please, continue. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Take care.
Any more trainers? I've heard there are minotaurs in this game. Yeah, yeah. Cyrodiil has minotaurs. It's got minotaurs and trolls. But you kind of already know about the whole troll thing. I mean, not trolls. Ogres. Cyrodiil has ogres. But you know about that. Trolls. I mean, trolls are kind of in other places too. Like obviously, Skyrim is trolls. Is there anyone else I can talk to that can train? Unless it's gonna get. Is it late enough? 7 p.m. Maybe I can then see what this lady is up to. Oh, she's leaving meat.
Yes. What can I do for you? You what?
I saw you.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about.
I know what
Fine.
you are.
You've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Yeah, it's been letting in mountain lions.
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought.
Oh.
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. Bye.
I see. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Since she wasn't, you know what? Since it wasn't, the mountain lions weren't really.
Oh, my poor. So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out.
She has nothing to do with it.
She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose that's what counts. Thanks for that. Here's your payment.
Very nice.
Oh, the poor little rats.
Alright. I'm gonna tell Quillweave. Hey! Your secret's safe with me.
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. Well, I said I'd make it worth your while. So let me teach you a little something. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around here. And that's something I'm good at. Maybe you can be too. Take care. Goodbye.
Now to go back to the Fighters Guild. Ah! He's still following me. No. Leave me alone.
Greetings to you.
Doggo. His name's Mojo.
Hello. What do you want? Go hurt something.
Let's see.
Well met. Lensilarum. Fighters Guild, through and through. Farewell.
What can I do for you? Go hurt something.
Heh. You too.
Wait, I didn't even read.
You notice all the no. Go hurt something.
Very easy. Let's see.
Hi there. Well met.
Well, I took care of the rat problem.
I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil.
Can you tell me about Norbert?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Okay.
Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Well.
It's you. Huh? Hi.
What's going on with you?
I hear there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Goblin caught on tape.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine.
What?
Bye.
That's so totally not a thing. Or at least the High Elves would deny that, obviously. Alright. While we are in here, I may as well do some cooking. By cooking, I mean alchemy. Let them cook. Protect life. Oh! Wait, what else can the rat meat do? Damage fatigue, restore fatigue. What can I do to restore fatigue? Do I have some restore health too? Woo! Ah! No! I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to do me alchemy. No. Did I eat the thing that... Oh, I ate it, didn't I? Okay, well. Alright. Wait, no, I didn't. I ate the aloe vera. No, I need more. Woo! I can level up now.
Shouldn't you be helping Norbert, Lels?
No. Stay in there. No, 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 no. Leave me alone, dude. Going to bed. I'm a good night, or gonna go good night, girl. I've ascended to level 6. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned so much about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Very nice. Do I want sneed boost? Or want some more endurance? Do I want more willpower? guess some more endurance won't help. Wouldn't hurt. You leave me alone, you fucking egg-headed little motherfucker.
May the wind be on your back.
Do you want something from me?
No, you shut up. Stop following me. What is this guy's problem?
Talk is free. What do you want?
What can I do for you?
Why do you keep following me?
The Emperor and his three... He runs Lel's quality merchandise. Not a bad sort. You can usually find him in his store.
Okay.
Yes?
Wait.
The Emperor... We'll see.
You have reached the maximum disposition. Oh, okay. But why...
Let's see what we've got here. Be seeing you.
Yeah, leave me alone. Stop following me. You weird looking... Humpty Dumpty looking off. Alright. However, I need to do some Mages Guild stuff, so I need to go here. So, firstly... Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Alright. Let us continue. Yeah. We travel by foot because I do not have a horse. I don't even know where to get the free horse. You have to buy them. Buy the horses and buy the horse armor. Buy the horse armor and the horse armor DLC. It's looking beautiful though, even though my graphics are all turned down to shit. But look at that. The Aurora Borealis coming from Skyrim. Because we are looking up north.
Your money or your life?
Fuck you.
Easily done.
Why'd I have my dagger out? Should have my longsword. Alright, what does he have? Nothing than just leather gauntlets, maybe? Yeah. I am out of magicka, though. So I'm just gonna crush one of these up. Use the Welkitstone's power to restore my magicka. Now legally cross it over into Skyrim. Oh, actually, I wonder if they've actually modeled a proper border. Because I know there's, like, no actual, you know, no, like, actual, like, modeled, like, roadways. Because, the Beyond Skyrim project, for the one for Bruma, which is just kind of like the preview for the Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil mod, actually, like, they actually modeled in a whole new road and stuff that kind of leads you in and out of Skyrim. Alright. Brina Cross Inn. We got a horse. Chestnut horse. Oh yeah, and the horses of Oblivion, they're actually, like, varied by breeds and stuff, and they actually have, like, different speeds and stuff. All the Skyrim horses are just, like, all the same. Stat-wise, anyway. Except for Shadowmere, because she's immortal.
What is it?
What?
The people of Nibene consider themselves to be more civilized and sophisticated than Colovians.
I see.
So long.
Be seeing you. Yes?
What is that 80s hairdo? Holy shit.
With all the farms in Nibene, there's still plenty of forest and wilderness open for settlement. Good day.
Hello there. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Miss
Carahill has
Gerard.
sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Mr. Christoph.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night?
Crossing the border, it cuts the black. Hey, you! You're finally awake. Now listen to it went into a fucking 400-year coma. Are you a trainer?
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
You train blunt. I don't do that. I don't use that.
Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
No, sir. I'm a traveling merchant.
Let me guess.
I'm a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Oh, well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders.
Yes.
I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night?
Yes.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well. Take care.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Oh, shit.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Okay. Alright, Miss Gerard. Gerard T. Rexford.
Good morning.
Kiara.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. There's islands in the Nibbin Bay no one has visited in 100 years. No telling what you'll find. Bye.
Who cares about the Nimbin Bay?
Good morning.
He's lazy.
What? What's new with you?
He's lazy.
I understand Daedra worship
Hello
has
there.
become increasingly prevalent in the...
All right. It should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle the matter quickly. Now, get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Bye.
Bruh! Just leave. Alright, let's just sleep for a couple hours. Alright, so I need to go up the road. Right down the road. Can't miss it.
It's you. Hi.
Why are you talking to me like that? What have I done to you?
Welcome to the Breen... The Great Forest was cleared for agriculture around Lake Romara, but it's mostly wilderness outside of that.
Okay.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Like some corn? I husked some of this corn. Actually, take some of this damage fatigue.
You've got to be kidding. A fine transaction.
Okay. Poison of paralysis. No, I'm saving that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save
Thank
that
you.
for the funny.
Come again. Be seeing you.
Save it for. Let's put it on the dagger. Put this paralysis poison on my dagger. Yes. short sword. We're the Riz mechanic in this game. The disposition system. Husking their corn. Yeah, I've been husking their corn. Ah, battle mages.
It is ill-advised for us to speak.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go about my way. Nothing to see here. Again, I have no horse, and I must run. Excuse me?
I'm afraid your journey ends here,
I knew it.
traveler.
I knew it.
I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
Alright. She had a key, some gold. Strong potion of healing, strong potion of sorcery. Ooh, okay. I will take that.
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahill know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Why do their faces look so sharp? Probably, that's, I don't know. Either it's Unreal Engine or it's just like, just how jank, like, Oblivion or whatever.
I'm listening.
Anyway, here's the Riz mechanic. This is the disposition system. I already did a demonstration earlier, so I'm not even going to bother with it. So, anyway. We shall go back. Back to Anvil to speak with the Mages Guild and get my recommendation for the Arcane University.
How are you?
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
He was a she.
A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus.
Well enough.
Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
You saying that because you're a high elf and you're taller than everyone? Anyways, does this game also have the family mechanic? Adopting and stuff? No.
Certainly.
Here, I'll show you. So basically, what the game works is, you have to take note of their facial expressions. Fallout had their Riz mechanic a while back. It's called Spec All into Charisma. Literally playing through Fallout 4 while having all maximum charisma is funny. So
you've got a point. No, you do me too much honor. You should be ashamed. I doubt it.
Yeah. It's really weird. I still don't know how it works, but...
Sorry.
I still don't know how it works, so I'm not even
Things in
gonna bother.
the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Good day.
And besides, your charisma is, in this game, is your personality. So.
Hello.
Oh, curious, yes. This little guy, this little wood elf. His little wood elf and his little imp. His little imp. He's just a little guy. I wonder if I cast Banish. Cast Banish on him and he just sends him back to Oblivion. Dude, there is nothing in that bottle. They made all the soul gems just blue. They're all like purple and pinkish. Some are blue, but they're all just now blue. That fucking hair, though, man. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Let's see. So I overheard something earlier, so I think we can finally... Maybe we can get the funny voice line. So we're just gonna go walking around. At the docks. To the Gold Coast. There's the lighthouse. Flowing bowl. I wonder if she's the one that says it. No, that's a guy.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Canelorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really.
Good day. How do you do? How goes it? Hello there.
Oh no, it's not this one. I was thinking it was... has to be somewhere else. It might be in the Imperial City. But there's someone who says a really funny line that can be taken out of context. Let's see, is it this place? Oh, it's a...
Oh.
That's a, oh, okay, so this is where all the other merchandise... Or, no. That's a warehouse. Is this? That's another... Oh, wait, is this the one? I can't even pronounce that. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, what the hell?
I'm Krognak Robrock, landsman, and I don't much care who you are. You see a sailor in the streets of Anvil, best step out of his way. If it's in his mind to raise hell, a little jail time is just fair payment. Take care.
Okay.
Well met.
Private rooms. I need to find the woman that says it. It's so fucking funny. I wonder if they kept the same voice actress for her too, or if they have a different voice. Let's take a look at these ships, though.
I've been better. Heard any news from the other provinces? There are foul tidings from Skyrim. Greybeards speak of the end of all times. It seems it is a dire situation throughout all of Tamriel. Take care.
You heard that too, right?
Morning.
They just talked about...
Mirabelle Monet runs quite a boarding house. I understand all of the sailors leave very satisfied. I've heard a lot of stories about the forecastle. None of them good. Really? Be seeing you. Hi.
I'm listening.
What's going on?
Go ahead.
It's appearing
I
out of
saw a
nowhere.
mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals. I avoid those things whenever I can. All right.
She is painting. Just some linens. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just travel to the Imperial City.
I suppose I have a...
I'm gonna travel to the Imperial City just because I need to know if that's the one. Alright, let's go to the waterfront. Waterfront district. Oh! Oh! Hello? Oh! 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 Wanted, the Grey Fox. Trading company. I need to find where the
Take care.
Take care. Go ahead.
Hello there.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Farewell.
There once was a hardy young lad of the sea, a red guard of courage and honor was he. Sail on, my Cyrus,
There's been
sail
some
on.
terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of the Bella's priests.
Another abandoned shack. These places love their abandoned shacks. Okay, but obviously not here. These are just...
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
You ain't got no kids.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil.
This guy
of
is
course, it's
tweaking.
all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Blessings of Archay upon
Let a boycott of Imperial...
the Altar have
Away, sweet
powerful
lady,
wizards.
away, rest
It
away,
could be a
sweet
dangerous
lady of
situation.
mine. I'll see you again, yes, I'll see you again.
What is it, sir? He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Just take that and cut it out of context. If you're ever in trouble, come. What's this? The bloated float. Tavern deck. Is the tavern deck? Yeah, man. Oh, is this a good old deck here, mate?
I've been looking for you.
Hello there.
What's going on with you?
They say that King Helsith has made an alliance with House Dress. Together, they...
Move out of my way.
Oh, that's a different voice.
We rarely get real trouble here. The Watch puts a stop to rough stuff damn quick. I'm mostly ornamental at the bloated float. Makes folks happy.
It is not
Goodbye.
surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles...
Where's the necromantic lady? Good question. Oh, where is she? What the hell? Oh. Skingrad. I need to go to Skingrad. It was, I think. To Skingrad. All things alchemical. Alright, it's nighttime here though, so need to go do some, need to be eepy.
Yes?
You may speak.
Don't act like you're giving me permission. Alright, Skingrad Fighters Guild.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
What's the fine? All things alchemical. The traders. Here we go, fellas. It's not the one I was talking about, but still, here's a funny.
Me? I'm Falanu. House Falalu.
Oh, it's a different voice
As
actress.
if that matters here. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
Is it the first offense?
Let's assume no.
That's at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all. Goodbye.
All right. Hey, yo. All right. Let's see. Are there other port cities? Here's Breville and there's Leowin. Let's try Leowin. Expediter ass back to Morrowind. She's all, let's assume no.
Let's hear it.
Joining a faction has benefits. Everyone in your faction will like you more. Nice. Also, if you join a faction, you get free beds, so you don't have to worry about renting an inn every night, or having to buy a house. At least, you know, in the early game. Because we all know the only reason for houses is just places where to keep your goods. Ah! What happened to the tree? Okay. Okay, this is not a port area. So what's this? That's just Coast Guard station. Damn, the Coast Guard is here. Probably not Leowin. Breville, maybe?
How are you?
Great.
What's the news from the other
What is
parts
it,
of
Sarah?
Tamriel?
They say
Nothing
that
I'd
when
like
you
to talk
murder
about.
someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes
Good
to you
night.
in your sleep.
Farewell.
It's how they recruit new members.
I had no idea.
No doubt.
Have you heard any
Now where's
word
the lady
about
doing
the
the
other
striking voice
provinces?
striking? That
They
I need
say
to find.
syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Bye.
What is it now?
Oh, okay. No, it is. Okay.
Good to see you.
Okay, it is the one. Okay, it is the one in Anvil. I need to go back. I need to go back. I need to go back. I don't recall who's the lady who does the voice mistake, or the mistake in her voice recording, but.
How do you do?
Why do the Nords in this game sound so funky? They're just like fucking like Fred Flintstone sounding. Okay, so it is this one out all the way out here. She just wasn't here for some reason. Where are you, you broad? I need the funny. I need the funny. Where are you? Where the fuck is she? Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah, I got paid. Nice. Okay, 12 p.m. to midnight. Alright, that's right. Okay. I need to find Mirabelle Monet.
Oh, hello.
How's anyone supposed to get some merchandise when the fucking place is closed? Not you.
Hail!
You okay?
Heinrich Oakenhull, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while. Anvil wouldn't be my choice for a refit. No proper yard, neither spars nor scantlings in good supply. But it's ill luck to complain. Farewell.
Calliopers. Sorry, calipers. I keep misrating them as Calliopes. Got that hollow brain rot on me. Give me that repair hammer. You know what? Instead of these bracers, put on some proper gauntlets. Could be the time. She should be in here now. You guys are in. You guys are in for a funny. If she's in here.
What's your story?
Quiet down.
What?
Where's your crib? What's your house look like? I don't have a house yet. Well, technically I kind of do, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there is no privacy in this place. Yeah, private room's my ass. Yeah, no, not when you can just jump and just get a peek inside. Or if you're just the shortest man in the Netherlands, then you can just, like, peek over.
What is it now?
Where is she? I need to hear the funny.
How are you? They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats.
Oh.
Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote. Farewell.
Okay. Need to know what this broad is. I just want to hear a funny
So what's this about?
Not you.
Hello.
I'm a Solden, mate. Not that it's any of your business. Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? You need someone to explain everything to you? Something about our Vena Thellis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
It's just her rats.
Crazy as a rat in a cat box. Just leave him alone. He's not hurting anybody. Good day.
No, I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Because in Oblivion, just as much as picking something up, like not like taking it, but like picking up and interacting with it, causes people to make them think that you're trying to steal it. So I'm not going to do that. There you are.
I'm Mirabelle Monet. I run the Forecastle, a boarding house for sailors. Sorry, I reserve my beds for seamen.
There it is. There it is. She said the thing.
Watch yourself around the forecastle. Sailors despise landsmen and won't hesitate to treat them to a good beating when they're in their cups. I feel sorry for Norbert Lels. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
They did give her a different voice, too.
Don't mind him. He's not right in the head. Poor fellow. Let's get to training.
Sneak. What am I at sneak? What was my sneak? No, actually, no.
He's seeing you.
Actually, it is down here. Oh, just the rest of the actual place. Okay. But anyway, yeah, there's another funny. I only reserve my beds for seamen.
How are you?
As if he said. When's the kleptomaniac run? I guess if I could do a thief character, I probably could. I don't have to stick purely to Nihilus. But if you're asking about Crib, because the DLCs for Oblivion gave you like I think 3 houses. There's one you can get here. Actually, I can probably even make my way there if I wanted to. And then there's one over here. There's like a tower, a mage tower, which I think would probably be more fitting for Nihilus. And then here is Battlehorn Castle, which I have in my campaign. I have turned into the castle that was the starting prison or starting dungeon for the campaign. But it doesn't look the same because I kind of just winged it and kind of came up with my own layout of the place. Ooh, acrobatics increased to 20. Where's the basement of the castle? It doesn't look the same, trust me. I probably could have just actually like redid the whole thing. So let me just hold on. Where is it here? What do I have? These I'm gonna go and sell, but this is just some heavy armor. Is there something I can probably put away in here that I have? No. Oh, I'm gonna store that here. Yeah, no, there's nothing I really want to put in there. But anyway, yeah, you get this. You basically, there's like bandits that are attacking this castle, and then after you kill the bandits, you basically get the castle for free. But it's not laid out at all. So you have to go and buy. Hello? What the fuck? Hello? The hell was that for? But yeah, it's kind of like got like just the bare minimum, so you have to go in and go to merchants and buy the like furniture packs or whatever. That's kind of definitely meant for like end games. Okay, for some reason it does not like that area. All right, noted. Yeah, I probably could have just modeled it after this layout.
Greetings, Nord. Yes, sir. All right.
Oh yeah, I can have this guy follow me around as a companion, but... Ah, here's the basement. So again, not the same as it was, like I laid it out in the campaign. Just kind of just... I just kind of came up with my own little layout, but... Ooh. A wine cellar. Damn. There was a wine in that castle. Should have explored more. I mean, there was, at least in the map that I made. In fact, let me just kind of keep looking around here. Does this take me back upstairs? Yeah, take me. Okay, take me to the east wing. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you. Oh, I need to rotate. Rotate. There we go. So here was the map. So this is the area you guys came out from the caves. This stairway was actually was the actual, like, leading into the dungeon of the basement, or into the dungeon itself. But this here is where you guys kind of basically were where the goblins were taking all the food from the kitchen and stashing it in their caves, basically. So this is where you guys came out from. You came out here. This is where Kurgut, an orc, managed to just kind of like Metal Gear Solid knock out the chef and knock him unconscious. So you guys came out here. There's the kitchen here, and then this was sort of like the main lobby room or whatever. But I also modeled the upstairs too. So you had the Lord of the castle had his he had his bedroom here, and then you had like different like dorm rooms for like the guards. This is where I let you guys sleep for that night. But if you were to like say if you guys were to explore like you know, around the place, you would have found a few things. And like here, this is where Hannibal was supposed to like find the note to discover that, oh yeah, he was actually his bail was basically paid and he was good to go. But you know, it didn't go that way, so we ended up but you ended up having a little confrontation, and that's where the adoring fan was snatched away and taken, and then this is kind of what led to outside. So there was that, and then ooh, and then this was okay. Well, no, hold on. That was the cave itself. Who is it? That's not you. Okay. So this here was the actual like dungeon itself, or at least the prison dungeon. So if you remember, you and Hannibal were just kept in here. I had other rooms here available too, because that was originally when we were gonna have we were originally going to have have our other players, like, you know, almost forgot his username, Unphobic, Klepto, and Kralos start their characters in here too, because all of you were supposed to be in here in these dungeons, but then when it ended up being just you and Tav's characters, I just had the adoring fan also be a prisoner here. Well, I was gonna have him in there anyways, but he kind of ended up playing more of a role than he originally was gonna have, so that he would let you guys out. So you know, you guys go through here. This was the stairs that would have taken you here, basically. But yeah. Okay, that's no, that's that one. So yeah, so you would have went up these stairs to go up to the actual castle, but you guys did manage to notice that there was like a weird crack in the wall here. Also, what I should have done, I tried using that Fog of War thing in the Roll20 program, but it kind of made it extremely. I thought it made things like dimmed, but instead it just made things like solid black. So I know not to use that again, or at least unless, you know, there's a different way to use that. But you guys found this path here, so then that ended up taking you through this cave, which I also need to rotate. Here we go. So you ended up going through these caves here, where you kind of started encountering rats, and then you started to meet the goblins, where they had their little thing here. They had their little hovel up in here. And then you found the over here is where Kurgut found the goblin that was that was passed out. Well, not passed out. He actually died of alcohol poisoning because of all the wine that he was drinking. But yeah, you went through here. There's like a little treasure chest here. You went through this narrow passageway, And then you had a little ambush here with some more goblins, but after that, all the goblins were basically dead. And then you went through here, and then that's where it took you, you know, back through here. So this is kind of where the first journey kind of started. No, don't do that. No. No. Okay. But all my cords are tangled up. Terumo, I need your help with cable management around here. Fuck. All right. But yeah, that was kind of the first the way it went the way that it went the first time. So yeah. So this is it's not exactly the same. I probably would have in fact, especially since we didn't have the first session the time that I had everything ready for. So I could have just been like, you know, I could have go in and you know, redid the maps or something like that, but you know, that's fine. This is the east wing, so I guess this would be like a different dining room for the castle guards, and then we'll go back out to the Great Hall. But yeah, I think this is where some trophies or stuff would go, but
Hi there.
Hello there. So yeah, but anyways, you guys stepped out, and when you guys stepped out and left the castle, everything else was pretty much one-to-one, or at least as far as I could try with the dungeon scrawler program that I was using to make the maps. So you come out, you stepped out, you kind of greeted to this courtyard. You have these stables here with some horses, and then oh, that's creepy. Aurora Borealis. But yeah, so this is where the blacksmith would be. He's gonna, he's probably Mimir, but he's got his but the blacksmith, and he's got his dog, which you guys met. Ooh, repair hammer. Don't mind if I do. Tongs, hand scythe, iron bow, fine iron battle axe. So yeah. It's not like Skyrim where you can go and start crafting stuff for your own. You have to buy it all. So yeah. But anyway, in game, you just kind of find this guy. He was originally wearing the wearing that steel armor, but yeah, there's just a bunch of these marauders around. But yeah, anyways, in the campaign, you guys kind of started your journey. You started walking, wander around throughout here, basically. And whew, that's actually not a bad view. Is that Master or Secunda? How come I can only see one right now? Because there's two moons. Wait, Master and Secunda. Okay, Master is the larger moon. So it's probably this one. So I'm guessing Secunda is just kind of sitting behind it right now. But anyways, you guys were on your journey. I pointed out that you saw someone fishing here. That was Salts the Air, my like Argonian take on Kralos's Saltaire character from Tav's Xanarkan campaign. But you know, you guys left him be, so you know it wasn't that big of a deal. As you can see from the map marker up on the compass, we are coming up towards Pillaged Mine, so we'll just keep walking. There's someone on horseback here. Hello?
Sorry,
No time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, take a copy. It's free.
Okay. I already have a copy, but whatever. So yeah, you guys kind of just traveled along this road. Okay, I couldn't really aim well with that, but anyways, here is the pillaged mine that you and that Kurga and Hannibal went into. And I think I already cleared it. So, but the area, the map in here is basically the same. I modeled it. I modeled that one one-to-one for the campaign. So we're gonna go we'll go from. Let's see. Where's pillaged mine? Okay, that's the one that I composited together. All right, here we go. So yeah, here's the pillaged mine. Oh no! So the entrance was like up here, and then you guys started going through, clearing out goblins and stuff. You guys went through here. We had a little session break here, and then you guys continued on. Had a meal, and then I'm glad it kind of went the way it did with some aspects, like how you guys started kind of hallucinating, like Kurgat was seeing a fucking talking pig laying on this little thatch bed right here. He's like, "Oh, Mr. Pig," and then Hannibal was like seeing his dead drunk father or whatever. So you guys went through here. This is the end of the dungeon. And then this is where Kraulos' character, Walks on Thorns, was introduced, waking up restrained and all that. So yeah, you guys met here, and then there's all that goodness. But this one is the exact same. In fact, I can go over to this one. I kind of composited it together because it was kind of multiple maps in one, but this is kind of like what it looked like here. So it was actually like two different maps together because they're two different load areas or two different cells. So you'd enter here. You had this section here basically as one area, and then when you went through this door, it took you out here into this area of the cave, and you went out here, but it's the same. That one's the same. And which is great that I'm using by basically using this game, well technically the old one, but same thing, as reference for a lot of areas, because there's already a lot of pre-made maps basically, but also that there's I can just use those maps as reference to also have the same place. So you guys went here all the way to Coral, and in fact, I'll go to Coral in just a moment, but, this is where you guys kind of, like, had your first city, adventures, and then you had your mission where you had to go to Shadenhall. So you guys went along this road here, up here, and then there's a town here, and I'll go to that town in just a moment. Okay, does that mean there's some dark elves around here? Yes, right here, there'd be some. But yeah, so then you went here to Shadenhall, and this is where we picked up Unphobic's character, who has kind of been in one session for reasons that I'm not going into on stream. But if you know, you know. Ah. Ooh. So yeah, then you guys went around here. Actually, show us the dark elves. Okay. I'm gonna have to travel, so I'm gonna go here, in fact. Show you the dark elves, the ones that are your dates. They're gonna look different, definitely, because I have not seen them. I have not seen how they look in the remaster, so I'm just gonna head straight there, because you know what the heck. So this is okay. Yeah, this is the stables you guys parked at. Your carriage is currently parked at, because of the current location of the campaign. I hear them say the thing. You want me to hear them say slurs on stream? I could get banned. Also, what's this over here? Way Shrine of Julianos. Ooh. Know the truth. Observe the law. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessing. Okay. What does this give me? Wait, no, it's this one. Active effects. Fortify intelligence by 10 for 600 seconds. Okay. Okay, and then fortify magic by 10. Okay, so, alright, I've got the Atherchnock birth sign. That's 150 magic, but also 10 magic. Okay. Cool. That's cool. So I could just go to a shrine, to his chapel. I can't remember which city that is at the moment, but... Saber, they're not real. You can't be racist against a fictional race. I'll take your pelt. What is this? Hello? Is this a stone? Hestra Runestone. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Sure. Ah! What has it given me? Bound gauntlets. Ooh! Bound gauntlets, and it's also given me a bound dagger. Okay, alright. I see what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's somewhere up here, I think. Alright, that's it. Turomo, say something racist in chat. Also, where's the Dovahkiin at this point? Canonically, probably not born yet, depending on what race they might canonically be. But also, there's not really a canonical explanation, because for one... Damn, mud crabs. Because, well, let's see. What's the time frame? So it's the Third Era, year 433, and Skyrim is in the Fourth Era, which, for reference, this is literally the last year of the Third Era, because after the main quest, it becomes the Fourth Era, but... The Fourth Era, year 201. So we're basically, so yeah, so technically not born yet. Something. So yeah, the Dovahkiin is not born yet. Technically, unless the Dovahkiin is canonically an elf, but they're not going to give. That's a thing Bethesda does, is they never give you a canonical explanation for certain races, because they don't want to interfere with anyone's headcanons about their player characters. They just kind of give like a simple explanation of, oh, where are they at this point in time, or like something about their fate. So no one knows about the Eternal Champion, who's the main character of Elder Scrolls Arena, and then no one knows I think the agent of Daggerfall from the second game, I think, disappeared in the ending. Rat! probably going a little too north. I need to go a little more west. But I'm also... Oh! Oh, okay. I'm about to panic there. But... The Nerevarine, who's the protagonist of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, left to go on an expedition to Alkavir, which is a nation like far east from Tamriel. Basically, Elder Scrolls Asia, or Elder Scrolls like Japan or whatever. Place, comma, Japan, with a soy jack face. Canonically, there's... Do I say it now? Or do I say it now? Because, canonically, the protagonist of Oblivion, also known as like the hero of Kvatch, well, I'm not going to say any reasons because it may or may not also interfere with the campaign, but yeah, they've basically ascended in a way. The other protagonists of like the spin-offs, it's kind of here or there, probably, you know, written off in legend, and you know, they'll probably come up. I have no faith in Bethesda about Elder Scrolls 6, but whenever that does come out, they're probably gonna also say that, oh yeah, the Dragonborn went off and did something, and now no one's heard from them or something like that. Wolf. So yeah, but basically to answer your question, I'm gonna say that they were not born yet. Oh wait, also I just remembered. Yeah, so let's see if we do come up. Oh shit, I went way too far. Oh, I went way too far. Okay, yeah. I had no idea where I was going. Oh, okay. Well, I lost my bound stuff. That's okay. That's alright. Ah! Imps! Why are these little guys so fucking caked up? What the hell? These little imps. Okay, so yeah, I completely went a completely different way, so... Yeah, okay, so I need to go up this road. Well, to find the road again. So yeah, on your way to Shadenhall, you guys basically took this road. Am I going the right way now? I am. Okay. Yeah. You're going up here on your carriage. So, here's the thing. Oh, there it is, Ailswell. So, I'm gonna do, okay, so it's a very minor quest, so it's not even gonna be that big of a deal, but, you can't see them just yet, and I mean that in the literal sense. So, let's come up, we're gonna come up to the village. So, this is Ailswell. This is where you met. Your dates. You notice... I'm going to stand still for a moment. Let's just go up to... Something's a little wrong here, right?
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this minstrel's freak show our town has turned into.
So let's go into the inn. Damn, your game is...
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing.
It's not... Okay, I know it's a Bethesda game, but this time it's not bugged. This is actually working as intended. What happened?
Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
Who is he?
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
Okay. Can you tell me more about him?
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him.
So it's hard to see on stream, but he is moving. You can see a bit of a distortion. So, so he is there. Like, he's kind of around where my mouse is kind of like waving around. You just kind of have to watch as he talks.
It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill, but watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins. Where does our food come from? The Heartlands, and the Nibinian Valley, and Skingrad? Great wines, cheeses, and tomatoes. Be seeing you.
That's a very apt voice line for you to say, buddy.
How are you?
Not bad.
Enough talk.
That's like, it's like what was that meme from like different anime where the character has like a blindfold on? It's like Kakyoin when he was in the hospital. It says, "Be seeing you." Alright, so he should be down here, so I'm just gonna give him a little talking to. He's a wizard and I'm a mage, so I think we should get along just fine. Ah, there he
Go
is.
away! I don't want whatever you're selling. I told you to leave me alone. Go away. Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me?
I'm here about the invisibility spell.
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well.
Oh, hey, there's the
Why?
mage tower in the back, too, on that mountain. So the people of Ayleswell are not fond of being invisible.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind. I don't mean to bore you.
No, please. I'd like to hear more.
Ah, a fellow mage. Please excuse my rudeness earlier. I find most people extremely tedious, completely ignorant of the arcane. I came out here to get some privacy for my research. Instead, I was constantly bothered by the local peasantry. The explosions are scaring the sheep, or a plague of rats ate all our crops. Every day, another complaint. No understanding of the pitfalls of experimental magic. Finally, I decided that permanent invisibility was the only way to get some peace and quiet. I know you're about to quote Vanto's third law. Don't worry, I have not actually found a way to violate the conservation of perception.
Oh, good.
The invisibility is not actually permanent. You can tell the villagers not to worry. It will wear off eventually.
Eventually? They've been invisible for, weeks now.
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
They can't wait another year.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you. Yes, just read the scroll in the middle of town. It should work. Although, just in case, it might be best if you wore this ring while you were casting the spell. I make them myself. Very useful for this kind of research.
Oh, okay.
Not that I think anything will go wrong. Serious side effects are highly unlikely. Don't forget to wear that ring I gave you when you cast the spell. Not that there's anything to worry about.
All right.
Certainly.
Oh, he's got a higher disposition now that I told him I'm a mage. Cool.
Farewell.
Let me just take a little look around his little abode here first. Let's do open up. Okay, let's equip that, and then ring of protection. No, they're not going... Ow. They're not going to die. Alright, this is where all his stuff is, yeah. His journal. Illusion. Ooh, increase my illusion. Okay.
Hi there.
Hello there. All right, let's go back to Ayleswell. Because of the death of the Dark Elves, I have yet to see... You must prank him. Prank him, John. You already know. All right, so... All right, let's go ahead and... I've used the scroll Anticar gave me, and the people of Ayleswell are once again visible. Dear M. Serethi would probably like to congratulate me on my success. There we go.
Hey, you're the one made us visible again, right? Good show. Don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are elves. But self-important jerks like Ankatar give them all a bad name.
Give me a sec. I have some friends who are elves. That's like saying, yeah, I've got a couple black friends, but...
It's our natural barriers that keep us safe, mostly. Mountain borders north and east. Open sea to the west. And bogs and rainforests to south. Yes. Farewell.
Let's give the man a second. Oh. welcome back. Well, everyone's visible again.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge.
Oh, I get free room and board. Cool.
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way. There's never any charge for you, friend. Upstairs, first door on the left.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Farewell.
Cool. What else is here? They got sheep. They got a bunch of sheep. Watame would be proud. Who do we have here? Hi there. Night.
I welcome a friendly face in these dark times. How can I be of assistance? Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? Farewell, citizen.
Alright. Best be on your way. Let's see, so yeah, there's an orc. Yeah, there's the orc who runs the farm. He's a good fellow. He's a good fellow. Something I can tweak the graphics on. Oh. Yeah. Maybe if I just turn it off completely. Oh, that looks a bit better. That looks way better, actually.
You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you? I'm not like that. If he's smart, he'll keep out of my way. High elf, and a mage to boot. The worst kind of arrogance. I don't like you and don't want to talk to you. Make it quick.
Oh, that is a low disposition. Holy shit.
I don't... Bye.
And then you are...
Oh, it's you. My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after a while. Typical Ultima. Thinks the whole world is made for his convenience. If I had my way, we'd go down there and burn him out. Let him find some other place for his little experiments. I see no reason to talk to you. What?
Oh, that's even lower.
Leave me alone.
Ah, the savior of Ayleswell. Whatever you need, I'm at your service. Bye.
Very nice. I mean, you know, it is. This is certainly an bed. Let's just take a little nap. So yeah, this is where you guys stopped for, because Kurgat wanted a meal. This is like the only reason you guys stopped here. And then, you know, Hannibal was all going on about, you know, taking these two out on a date. Saber, you could... What are you doing? You could have asked for a pass. I asked for the Enwa pass. But yeah, so you guys stop there. That's when Thorns proposed the double date. So yeah, there's also an Argonian around here. I don't know. Is he inside or is he... Let's take a step into his house. See if we can talk to him. Ah, damn. Well, I'm not trespassing, so that's good. He lives like this? Not sure where the Argonian is at the moment, but yeah, he's also a kind guy. He's a nice fella. Ah, free horse. What the hell? Dude. Okay. So yeah, let's go talk to the guy again. Let's go see him. We'll speak to the fella. That, or just maybe take a step into this fort. Oh, it's locked. Well... That is no problem for me. Cannot wait. There's... Oh, there are enemies in here, huh? Oh! So, can we do the funny? Damn it. He's not paralyzed. He can't do the funny. It's not the same. Oh. Ah, it's a scamp! Oh, wait, that's not a knife. That's just clutter. Yeah. Alright, we'll just switch to the short sword. Gate average. Oh, jeez. Alright. Alright. I do not have a spell for average locks, just easy and very easy, so... Well, I guess I gotta go... If there's a key, I'll have to find it. If not, then... Oh well. Oh, that's where I came from. Wait. Did that loop? Oh. No, it's two different. That's two different ways, huh? Okay, I thought I looped. Because there was this way here. I mean, did he know that there was a conjurer down here?
What's that?
Ooh. I can't open that.
Hello? Who's there? Where are you?
No one's here.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Hmm.
What's that?
Can't get me though, can you? Well, you summoned something for sure. I don't think you can get me though. Oh shit! There has to be another way around here. That's where okay, this is where I came in from. Nothing of interest in this rubble. Killed the scamp. This came in here. Guess I'm just exiting. Damn, took me way over here. Anyways, I hope he doesn't mind.
I hope I can help. I'm glad you were able to help them. I would have done it myself, but I like being invisible. Besides, I don't know if they'd have been happy to see me. I'm glad to hear that the villagers aren't invisible anymore. It will make it easier for me to avoid them. Certainly. Be seeing you.
Cool. No amnesty between him and me. That's good. Alright. Oh, I was going to show you earlier. So let's go to Coral. This is where, this is like the first main, this is the first main city that Kurga and Hannibal stopped in. And this is also where Walks on Thorns is works as a city guard. So,
Anytime now. 7 of the evening watch and all's well. Everything's fine, sir.
Good to hear.
I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though.
Very curious indeed.
He's captain of the Coral Guard. During the day, you can usually find him on patrol with us around the city. Goodbye.
So let's go walking around. Let's go exploring. So this here is the Grey Mare. This is where Kurgut stayed his first night.
Yes? Bitneld, captain of the castle guard? He seems like such a nice fellow. Too bad I don't see him in here very much. Dharma is the daughter of Cednius, the owner of Northern Goods and Trade. You'll often find her out taking the air near the Great Oak. Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. Yes, a small village south of Coral. Used to be a prosperous mining town, but it has been nearly deserted for years.
Okay.
The local tavern is a good place to find work.
Well, this is a town. Well, kind
You
of.
too.
Kind of. So, let's see. Well, it's the same layout. It's literally the same layout as the other inn that we were staying in, that I was just in. The one with the Dark Elf. So, yeah, this is pretty much where Kurgut was staying the first night here. And, and there was
well met.
A bunch of these fellas here.
Greeting. What? Yeah, I used to be Fighter's Guild here in Coral. But I've done some incarceration for trespassing and theft a couple of times. You know, they kick you out of the guild if you get caught doing some incarceration. How many, I forget. But I did a lot.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
That's a different voice. What the fuck?
Take care.
But also, that's the Skyrim voice actor. The Skyrim orcs. He voices the orcs in Skyrim. So they brought him, I guess, to do voices for new voice lines with the orcs. Because I think in Old Oblivion, Nords and orcs had the same voice actor. So there's some difference there. So now we're going to go head over here. And this is the Oaken Courser. This is where Hannibal stayed for his night.
Its scent is unfamiliar. What do you want? The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough. Goodbye.
So, this is one of the many places that I actually paid a lot of attention to get the layout of the map on for my campaign. So a lot of these little areas and details and stuff I actually like sort of recreated in my map or on a bunch of my maps. So I can't do all of the maps just because of for like various reasons. One of them is because I'm lazy, and others because some of them are kind of really weird to try to map out on what's it, the Dungeon Scrawl program. So fire and steel. That's a blacksmith. This is where Kurgut dropped off a whole crap ton of smithing gear, or a bunch of not smithing gear, bunch of the rusted weapons and stuff from that little cave adventure with the goblins.
First the chapel attack. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
It can't be.
Sure. See you.
For sale. A house is for sale. Well, this is not going to be for sale in my campaign because someone else is going to own this. Who specifically, I will not tell. But they will be very familiar. So this here is the Mages Guild for Coral. This here is the Fighters Guild for Coral. So this is where Kurgut and Hannibal signed up to join the Fighters Guild.
Hail!
Rain. Shit, not again. These guys just can't leave me alone. Ah! Go away.
I hope I can help. Renard Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Shadenil, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Go to it.
Why are you?
Good day.
Can you leave me alone?
Bye.
Yes, bye. Go away. Flower. So this here's the basement, and look at this. We got... This is like the most like 70s, 80s orc you've ever seen. He's shirtless, he's got tight pants, he's got a mullet and bandana, and he's got the 70s porn stash.
I'm Lumgrove Bareth, the cheerful one. My brother Kurz, he's not so cheerful.
The chestnut handy.
Dogs are an orc's best friend. Good protection, good companions, good eats. The Breons have dogs. Lots of them.
What do you mean by that? Oh, what can you train me in?
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Ooh, no.
Take care.
I don't do block. Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
No training?
Those Odal boys ought to know better. Leave troubles like that to the town guard. That's what they're paid for. Odal boys say creatures of some sort are attacking their farm. Went off on their own to stop them. Poor father's worried sick. I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral. Farewell.
Let's get some sleep. Alright. I think I need sleep in real life. Holy fuck. It's 5 in the morning. Take a step outside. The wild style. Actually goes out to do stuff, huh? Alright. Ah! Jump scare by Chapel to the library.
Greetings. Yes?
What can you train me in?
I can show you some new things.
Ooh, alteration. Okay.
Be seeing you.
Wake up.
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Necromancy may be Bye.
I'm Carmen Litter. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic Litter, the Mages Guild sorcerer. What can I do for you?
Oh,
Are you a student of the arcane arts? My husband, Alberic, is an advanced trainer in conjuration at the Mages Guild.
I was just talking to him.
Northern Goods and Trade is an excellent place to buy supplies. Are you a student of the art? Bye. Hello there.
Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Ancrus together? Isn't it awful?
I don't see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd, but that's their business.
Goodbye.
I'll just leave them two at it. Well. Just take a little seat here. See if I can do some more alchemy today. Let's see. Poison. I can slow someone's speed and restores fatigue. Cooking. Restore intelligence and fatigue. Ooh. Okay. Grade 16 potions. guess another hour nap.
Well met. A pleasure to speak with you. I can show you some new things.
Oh wait, I'm not trained in conjuration. That's right.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Bye.
I am not a conjuration mage, so... You, what can you do?
Hello. Yes? Some say Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Be seeing you.
Good to see you.
What is it, associate?
And good day. Some say I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Yes,
An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold.
very nice. Made a bunch of these, let's see.
You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. That's a good deal.
Not too bad if I say so myself. Oh, he's also got a bunch of soul gems too, huh?
Thank you for your patronage. Take care.
Oh, even my mercantile increased. That's very nice. But I need more spells. I need more magic.
Hail.
I can't believe that Glistel would live with that momentous Agnes.
Let's see if I can get some from the books. Renoir's books.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask.
I need a medic bag.
I saw Romalis Briand walking his dogs today. And yesterday. And the day before. I swear, that's all he does.
Anyways.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Stormstrider scroll. Oh! 6,000 gold. Resist shock on self 100% and shock damage on touch 100 points. Holy. That's a crazy spell.
You too.
Also, this is the game that you can craft your spells once you gain access to the right utilities. So you could literally just like make like a spell that does like 999 damage or something like that. much of interest in here in Coral, but yeah, no. This is...
I bought a horse from Bongond.
I bought a fine mare from him once. A fine, fine animal. Take care.
Take care.
Yeah, this is pretty much the first place you guys, the first place in the main story. There's also another inn here, but that's just kind of where you guys went to stop to sleep. That's where Kurgat just also decided to just start drinking for some reason. He just decided to get drunk, but, you know, whatever. So let's go to Shaden Hall. Let's go to Shaden Hall for no particular reason. Basically kind of retracing the steps of the main fellas. Finally, finally, max damage fireball. So yeah, here is Shaden Hall. Let's talk to this guard here.
Yes? What is it, sir?
Tell me about Reynald Germain.
Reynald Germain? No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
I heard this game was good. Back to Old Age, also the remake. Yeah, this is the remake. It doesn't look that great right now because I'm running it off of a laptop, so it's not the greatest. I've only got like 4 gigs of VRAM, even though I've got like 32 gigs of actual RAM in my RAM sticks, but like my VRAM is not that great. But also because, you know, this is Unreal Engine 5, so, you know, that requires a whole lot.
Dervera Ramalin is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there.
Red Queen? But that's a sword.
Goodbye.
Newlands Lodge. Literally everything looks all the exact same too.
Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Shaden Hall, not counting the chapel. I'm Dervera Ramalin. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming, no problem.
Oh.
Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
I see.
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never shall the twain meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
Of course, religious missionaries. Some rumors.
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
Maybe I will.
Farewell.
Now, where do I find old Gilbert? Hello there.
Is there something I can do for you? I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer, and she spends all her time helping others.
Do you know a Reynald?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Hello. Ganradhel. I train dogs. And people. Prefer dogs. People. I teach them advanced acrobatics. Up and jump. Dogs. I teach them to bite people. You got your people, and you got your dogs. Dogs are loyal and stupid. People are smart and devious. I'll stick with dogs. Let's get to training. Farewell.
That's fine. So Shadenhall also has the fortune of having the only count that is a dark elf. So, like how in Skyrim every city had a jarl that was in charge of the place, and then all the jarls took orders from basically the High King. In Cyrodiil, each of the cities are led by a count or countess, and they all answer to the Emperor and the Elder, and the High Chancellor and the Elder Council. So, all right, here is the Fighters Guild for Shadenhall, and this is where Kurga and Hannibal stayed for the night when they arrived in Shadenhall.
Good to see you. Otembar, Fighters Guild Guardian. Maybe you saw me in the arena a couple years ago. I was a contender. I got out while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes. Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now.
Okay. He's not looking directly at me. He's just kind of looking past me. And also, he's kind of... He looks like he looks like he's been hitting a little bit of that high elf Zaza.
I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then to Capowder. A guy could get hurt, you know. Grian Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she usually talks about is herself. Go to it.
Go ahead, please.
You again. Or no, well, no, another
I hope
quarter.
Otessa is taking care of us. Let's see what we've got here. Farewell.
Fell down here. Iron longsword. Okay. Anything I can mooch off of while here? It's a bunch of just a bunch of beer just fell over. Okay. Recipe. So yeah, here. This is where Kurga was sleeping in this bed, Hannibal was sleeping in this bed. I still remember that session. Spell 2. Kurga was sleeping on here, Hannibal sleeping on here. And Kurga woke up first. He was woken up by a dog. Because, where is that dog? Is he downstairs? The dog was just giving him the sniffa. And then that's when Kurga had the funny idea of, since Hannibal was sleeping, he took a bit of charcoal and drew some cat features on his face as like a little, like, oh, you know, Sharpie, they're asleep. Look who fell asleep first at the party. I need you to leave me alone. What if they're in the basement?
Here looking for work, meet?
Oh.
Maybe you want a contract?
He looks way different. Wow. Well, this is the orc Kurga was talking to. Yeah, I'd like a contract.
I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
Okay.
This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odenbar, both Guardian rank? Pfft, useless. That Rakonar seems a bit shady to me. He does a good job on the horses at the castle, though. Move your ass, Boot. Keld of the Isles, guardian of the Fighters Guild. And how did I achieve that high rank, you ask? Patience, caution. Slow and steady wins the race, my father always said. Careless fighters get one last white shirt and a box. Not me. I've settled down here. Nice place. Little slow, but it suits me. Burrs grow kosh as a bear sometimes, but I got thick-skinned. Doesn't bother me. Go hurt something. Haven't you taken care of...
No training.
Move your ass, boot.
No trainers here. Okay. I'll take the repair hammer, though. Was that Ron Jeremy in his prime? No, that was too tall for Ron Jeremy. What are you talking about? Ron Jeremy. No, I can't unsee it. Thing is, a lot of NPCs, especially the males, look so different because there weren't beards in old Oblivion.
Go ahead, please.
It's not. They didn't have beards, so it's like, Take some of the food. Some corn. Let me husk some of this corn.
Oh, hello. Good to see you. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Yes.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Ah, goodbye.
No. You stay back. Fuck. Get out of here. We're getting out of here. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh.
Oof. Oof indeed. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I don't need to. Alright, let's go to the Mages Guild and get a recommendation from them. Edgin was too weak for the beard tech back then. True. Well, I mean... Yeah. Yeah. Because there's like no beards here either.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration
you ever try and
skills,
render
but
a beard?
that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that.
Why else? Like, I mean, hair in general is just a mess. Why do you think, like, even in the 2010s, like, why do you think there was so many, like, bald white men as, like, protagonists in all the nitty-gritty, games of the time?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Tell me we got the tech now. Bethesda... Tell me with their tech we got now. Bethesda mocopped real Argonians? Yeah, that's true.
Knowledge is power. Bye.
What is it?
Poor Tavala. I hear she's turning Cheydinhal inside out looking for her husband Wraith. I hope nothing bad has happened to him.
Take care.
What a shame.
It's you. Hi. Good day. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Cheydinhal Guild Hall. We lack leadership, and individually, we aren't very skilled.
Huh.
Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think.
Ah, yes, Kratos' goatee was more of a triangle. Yeah.
That's Falcar's responsibility. He takes it very seriously. Raith Lathandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife, Tevella, is beside herself with grief. Always keep your magical equip. Take care.
Well, I don't have anything enchanted, so... 2 copies of Fundamentals of Alchemy. Ah! He has less of an afro. In the original game, he's got a massive fucking afro.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds.
Now where is
If you
the
use
lust
magic, you're
Argonian
weak or
maid?
wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement. Deidre cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Deidre in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Parisian at the Arcane University. If you're allowed in, that is.
What's wrong with necromancy? I don't know.
You'll have to get one from Falcar if you can. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. I can show you some new things.
Oh. He can't tell me training him. He's a novice. He's a novice in destruction. Why is he training people then? Meanwhile, fucking Giga Chad Nihilus over here.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Well, any good spells you can teach me? Burdening touch, protect other, hindering touch. Ooh. You tell me a lore-specific reason. you give me the lore-specific reason, I'd be like, but funny skeleton army. True.
Good day.
Wait, do I have a feather spell? Because I know for a specific reason why I need a feather spell. Ease burden. Okay. I have ease burden. That should do.
I'm Magician Orentor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Bye. Good day.
Oh, okay.
I'm very fond of Cheydinhall. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy.
There's
Our
no
lives
sun
are quite
karate.
long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. You'll need to see Falcar about that.
Okay. Nothing else you can tell me about?
Bye.
No other trainers here. Just gonna start ransacking them of their goods. The Black Horse Courier.
Hello there. Good afternoon.
Iron light shield. It counts as light armor. Light iron shield. Does it even have an appearance? Oh, okay. Now it does. I mean, you know what? Having a shield probably wouldn't be
Have you
too
noticed
big
a
of a deal.
change in the well water recently? Tastes strange to me.
No doubt.
Have you heard any word about the other...
Oh.
The news has not been good. I've heard it said that the Deidre have overrun the town of
What have we
Aldrun.
here?
The entire town.
Let's go to the basement. see what's down here. I know there's no sun damage spells in this game because that was invented for Dawn Guard. But I'm sure with the right mods, one could probably do like a Hamon type of character with sun spells and hand-to-hand combat. I could probably do that for a Skyrim playthrough. Because I've got some good mods that'll you know, actually make stuff like hand-to-hand actually viable. Oh, sweet rolls. Alright, let's do a few rounds. You think a Jonathan Joestar exists in ESO? Could be. British, so it could probably be like a Breton or something like that. But also the name Joestar could be like some weird Nordic name or something. But you know, it's not impossible. So where
Good to see you.
So where the hell is he? I would like my recommendation, please, so that I can enter the Arcane University. Motherfuckers around, supposed to be around here somewhere.
How are you?
Good. There you are.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
I kinda am.
Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection.
Fucking high elves.
I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. We shall see.
Perhaps. You're just struggling in a dungeon, some lurker comes out out of nowhere, pulls a "Suddenly I dare you, overdrive!" the enemies.
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy.
Hey now.
It upset more than a few people.
Don't give me ideas for my campaign.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yes.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Fuck it, can I call him Dag Ears? Go ahead.
I believe I explained your task very clearly. Do you It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Farewell.
A pleasure to speak with you. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important.
Oh.
Be careful, associate.
Good to see you.
Yes.
What's new with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Renridra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade, who will?
Be seen.
Someone insert the Breaking Bad theme.
Hello. Well met. As I've said, you too.
So we just need to wait for this guy to fuck off. Alright. I'll just go take a nap
How
then.
delightful. Welcome.
Nope, he's still here.
I hope I can help. Now, that sounds like an odd way to prove your worth. I just don't understand Falcar sometimes. The last associate that came in for training never came back. I guess Falcar really upset him. Deedson seemed mad about it, too. Bye.
He's sitting there right next to him, huh?
I'm Islanwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. It sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do.
He's doing it because I'm a Nord, isn't he?
Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough. Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way. Good day.
A pleasure to speak with you. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Deedson would know, though. Good day.
So something is clearly wrong. Last associate asking for a recommendation never came back. But also, he seemed to have been handling a ring of burden. And what is burden, I tell you? Well, basically, burden basically
You're in
slows
good
you down.
company, friend. Welcome.
Weird way to talk to me, but okay.
I'm Dietza. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Mm-hmm. Buoyancy added to spell list. Alright.
Just perform the task you've been given. We'll talk more once you're done. It's all right. Goodbye.
Evening.
Greetings to you.
Hello? Well, yeah, he had a ring. He fell into Mountain Doom. You're not going to talk to me? Okay. Because he has nothing to say to me. Alright. Let's go get this ring of burden. It fell into a well. So, can't be that bad, right? Also, more importantly, can I actually cast this spell? Buoyancy. Feather on self, water breathing on self. And I can actually cast it. Here's the well. Ah, here he is. Oh, there's Vidkun. Gold. Ring of Burden. You are over encumbered. Uh-oh. This ring really is a burden, isn't it? I'm still over encumbered. God damn. Ooh. It will not let me walk. Oh, it won't let me run. It'll just let me. Which is here's a. Can I beat Oblivion with? Can I beat Oblivion with the Ring of Burden? That sounds like a good challenge run. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that makes this a lot more easier to play than the old one, is the fact that in old Oblivion, when you were over encumbered or you had burden, you couldn't move. You basically could only stand still.
Hello? I hope I can help. There may be some changes. I can't say for sure. You should talk to Dietzen. You too.
God damn, high elves are tall. Dietzen, come here. I can't move.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that. Be seeing you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in this sack. There we go.
Greetings, Evoker.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic. I hear a new associate came to TPS's aid recently.
Something about an old enemy of his storming into town.
All right. What's
Yeah,
the
that was
news
me.
from the other parts?
It's probably downstairs. Ooh, some scrolls. Nothing at all, huh? Potion of feather, huh? It's just parchment. If I slept on his bed. Black soul gems! Oh. That didn't even stick out to me. Well, in this day and age, that's not a good sign if someone has a black soul gem.
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It tastes strange to me.
Absolutely. What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Necromancy may be... Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. Be seeing you.
Well, that's another recommendation done. So we have Cheydinhal, Anvil, Skingrad, and Coral all done. So that leaves a couple more cities. So it leaves Bruma, Breville, and Leowin for recommendations. Meantime, though, what's the time? It's like 12 a.m. Just go. Damn it, these beds are all occupied. Alright, go back and take that room again. Go Mimir once more. I think that'll conclude it for this session right here. Because what else was there? There's also the basalt mine. I could probably do that next stream. Probably will be tomorrow night after work or on Friday throughout the day. But either way, yeah. So finally, this game's running a lot better now. There was some updates, but it didn't really do much, so I had to consult some mods on Nexus to really take care of some issues. But you know, now that this is a lot better at running, I'm probably gonna have to not use the VTuber though. Yet again, I think that's like kind of the only thing that's still kind of keeping this from running buttery smooth. But other than that, yeah. So, yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll see you on next stream, whenever that is.